My next trade target before week 5 is Jaylen Waddle. Before I get into it, make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Jaylen Waddle is a unique type of trade target before week 5. He's not really cheap, I wouldn't say. I mean, we're talking about the wide receiver 5 on the year here. Week 4 was his only real down week. But if you want a true week winning wide receiver who is a real wide receiver 1 in fantasy, now is your chance to get him for as cheap as he's going to be all season long. He had his worst week in week 4 with 2 catches for 39 yards on 5 targets after a 17.7 fantasy point game in week 1, a 40-point game in week 2, and a 15-point game in week 3. There's 2 things working in your favor right now to buy low on Waddle. The first is that down week that he just had, and the second is because Tua Tagovailoa was already ruled out for week 5, and he may miss even more time than that. To the average NFL fan that doesn't really watch every game, in their minds, going to a backup quarterback means that he's going to continue to have weeks like he just had. This is just something that you want to take advantage of. Yes, Waddle was less productive and less involved once Teddy Bridgewater came in, but the backup quarterback narrative is not a blanket statement for all wide receivers. Tyreek still had a great fantasy game in week 4. Now there's one real question that can be applied here. Is Bridgewater only capable of supplying one receiver with the targets that will lead to a good fantasy week? It's definitely possible, but dating back to Bridgewater's days in Carolina, Bridgewater was actually able to support 2 1,000-yard receivers in Robbie Anderson and DJ Moore. So I believe that Bridgewater will be able to get the necessary work for Jaylen Waddle to have a bounce back game with Tua absent, and even if he misses more time. And not only is Waddle much better than Robbie Anderson is, but Miami's offensive system is also much better than the 2020 Carolina Panthers offensive system. I would send an offer like DK Metcalf and Michael Carter for Jaylen Waddle, or Mike Williams and Rashad Penny for Jaylen Waddle. Jaylen Waddle is going to be fine. Take advantage of people panicking on him and trade for Jaylen Waddle before week 5. If you want to see another trade target before week 5, click on this video right here. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel.